like the X-Men. I don't like the X-Men as much as like some people. Like I'm not a fanatic. I have some statues, some figures, some key issues. I like certain stories. When I was a kid, X-Men was one of the furthest things that I wanted to read because you can't really relate to it as a kid. I mean, I knew a lot of kids that liked it for one reason or another. I'm not going to get into that nonsense. Talking to you, name I'm not going to give. Anyway, as I got older, I started reading them, and of course I like God Loves Man Kills, I think is the best, but the most probably well-known saga in the whole history of the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men I should say, is the Phoenix Saga, starring Jean Grey and the rest of the X-Men. It was a horrible movie, but that's okay. You're taking a lot of context and shoving it in to a 2-hour movie. You're better off taking 2 comic books like Days of Future Past and shoving it into a 2-hour movie. It works a lot better in the long run, especially something as Phoenix that, even though there's technically a Dark Phoenix Saga, the story started forever. And basically what the gist, as I take off my glasses, see, Jean Grey's powers, they kept, I'm sorry, I had an eye booger. They keep getting stronger. She's like on a shuttle. Everybody thinks she dies, but the cosmic radiation mixed with her psychic powers makes her the Phoenix. And that's what she calls herself. She's using her Phoenix powers. The Hellfire Club, Mastermind, they want that power. They want her. They want the Dark Phoenix. And, it leads to the Hellfire Club. We get the intro of the Hellfire Club. You get Phoenix is now the Dark Phoenix. She turns on the X-Men. She, spoiler alert, sacrifices herself, or does she, to save Cyclops, the man she loves. It's a great story, and it spawned a lot of issues. And there is now a brand new Phoenix Saga. Yeah, look at that. Stupid glare. There we go. The great Claremont Saga. This does collect X-Men 97 through 105, 107, and 108. And then it does the whole 125 to 138, which is the Phoenix story. Then it has stuff from Classic X-Men 6, 8, 13, 18, 24, and 43. It's got Bizarre Adventures 27. It's got the What If 27. Only thing it doesn't have, and I'm assuming it's some kind of copyright, is there was a comic. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you about that one after. Let me quit rambling, and let's take a look at this book. Here we have it. Chris Claremont's classic, one of the most shocking and well-loved storylines in X-Men history. That's from good people at Nerdlist. This is the Phoenix Saga. Beautiful. I'm moving it up here. Still am using a phone. I haven't got my proper YouTube camera like all my buddies. Speaking of my buddies, check out the Rocksteady reviews. Check out my man DJ Links. Check out Ty Lord Stevenson for your awesome action. Check all these guys out. There's so many more. Hopefully be doing more collabs with all these guys. But right now, after you check them out, it's the defining tragedy of the X-Men mythos. The most thematically rich superhero team the world has ever seen. The story that changed comics. The full original Dark Phoenix Saga is presented alongside bonus tales. Because, like I said, it kind of came up. There's all the issues you get. Beautiful. Let's take off this slip. I never read anything with the slip. Marvel has been doing so freaking awesome with their books in general. I mean, look at that. There's no slip cover on there. And I'm going to move my camera a little bit. There we go. And you can see it's the same artwork. I always take it off. The back artwork is beautiful. I always take these off when I read because, you don't want to ever ding up your sleeve or anything like that. Let's take a look, see what we got here. We start out, like I said, it's a long story, so I don't want to go through it. X-Men 97, that's my man Havoc. That's Cyclops' brother. Got a lot of Havoc toys. And, this is kind of where it starts. It's one of the... There's Nightcrawler. Here's still a lot of the early incarnations. Eric the Red. X-Men was... and if you notice, you see all the dialogue. X-Men is a very wordy comic, to say the least, especially for its time. It was just a lot to read. But, it's kind of... The Sentinels are going to return in 98. The Sentinels are back. Enough said. This is taking place at Christmas. I like the Sentinels. There's Cyclops. He's going to go after him because he's a friggin' idiot. Never liked Cyclops. I'm kind of speeding fast here because, there's Wolverine. I like Wolverine. I like the yellow Wolverine. The new yellow Wolverine suit costume is amazing. Now we're in space. You know, we've got Death Star. This is 99. You know, everyone's in space. They're on the shuttle. They're trying to stop all this nonsense. I'm taking it, if you're a fan, that you've read this. If not, you know, I'm going to tell you to. It's such a good story. I need to do God Loves, Man Kills. And then you have which set up X-Men versus the X-Men, which was your new versus the old school, new school. That was the 100th issue. Very iconic now. There's the old classic Marvel Girl outfit, which, you know, I always liked her. But it's a robot. Yeah, the X-Men ain't really whooping the shit out of each other. You know, come on. Spoilers. But now here's Phoenix, and this is why we had this story. She is going out. She is trying to stop all these cosmic forces. And everybody just assumes, whoa, she's dead. But she's not dead. Hear me, X-Men, no longer am I the woman you knew. I am fire and life incarnate. Now and forever, I am the Phoenix. And that's when she becomes... She's helping people. She's whipping some ass. Now we get to the more iconic ones, like issue 129, the Knights of Hellfire. That was an iconic cover, an iconic story, because now we've got the Hellfire Club. There's Kitty Pryde. Everything. Here is the White Queen. I had a dog named after her. They've taken control of the X-Men. But now we've got the first appearance of the Dazzler. I have a Dazzler statue in my room. Yeah, complete with disco ball. If anybody ever wants to see any of my statues or figures, let me know. Kitty Pride's checking out. She's like, okay, what's going on? They get Dazzler to help. You know, her power is she's like a human disco ball. But the X-Men now, they're all been prisoner of the White Queen. I love Emma Frost, the White Queen. Have her statue. Don't care if she... I think she's a good guy now. I don't read a lot of the newer X-Men books. But they're still fighting the Hellfire Club. You know, this is Sebastian Shaw. Kevin Bacon was so awesome. It's all the Hellfire Club. This is the whole story. They're taking control of everyone. Everyone. The Black Queen. You know, yeah. You know the Black Queen. I guess I probably should have stated that, but... you know, her power is kind of starting to turn off, and she's following the mastermind with everything she does. But now Wolverine's going to whoop some ass as we keep flipping. And this is just, you know, the Black Queen, like I said, I should have mentioned. That is Jean Grey. She's just under Mastermind's control. So she's with the Hellfire Club. She couldn't contain her powers anymore. So now she's just, she was easily duped by the Mastermind. She is with him. They got her drawn all tramped up. And Heroes in Hellfire, another iconic cover. Everything's just going on. It's just, as you can see, this has been one large battle. And then the Dark Phoenix. Because, you know, the end of this thing, they think it's all done. Nope, now she is evil. She is the Dark Phoenix. And the Dark Phoenix has got some crazy psychic powers. And, you know, she wants to do what anyone wants to do, you know, just destroy everything. Child of Light and Darkness. And this was the final issue of the Phoenix Saga, another iconic cover. She's the Dark Phoenix, well, at the time, beating the shit out of the X-Men because they were no match for her. And the fate of the Phoenix, even though it said it was the last one, it's not. It was 137. This is the giant-sized issue. There's the Watcher. You know, what's going to happen? Why I needed to see Beast take a bubble bath there, I don't know. Everything is going on. Like I said, this is just a good story. I'm starting to speed a little quicker because this was the double-sized issue, yada yada, smackta. And Phoenix has decided to save everyone. By doing that, well, she's dead. Well, at least she was dead for quite a while. I mean, if I remember correctly, because no one stays, unless you're Aunt May. I've stated this before. Unless you're Aunt May, you're not dead in comics forever. But you have some, now we get other things. Here's a little short story here. No words, just Jean and Cyclops. Kaboom, the Phoenix. A lot of short stories from X-Men books, which I read to you in the beginning what they were. I ain't gonna lie to you, I never read that one. I do like the artwork of the Phoenix. Life Signs, Poor Man's Iron Fist, Dolphins, Stalking Life. You know, this is all stuff, like little short stories of her that were in different issues. That's why I'm kind of skimming through them. There's Stanley Presents Vacation. Yeah, she's on vacation. She got a lot of work done cheating around on Cyclops. But, you know, what can you do? But yeah, this is, like I said, this is, without a doubt, the definitive... This was a great magazine, and I had it, is the Bizarre Adventures, Secret Lives of the X-Men. I said I had it because I sold it, and you're getting her backstory here. You get a lot. It's just really interesting. Phoenix, the Untold Story. You know, that was a one-shot. Also narrated by the Watcher. You know, it kind of... The different stuff. Here we go. Like I said, this thing is loaded with extras. Basically, if it was a tie-in, you know, here's like all the tapes, you know, the interviews talking about it, how they're going to work it out. Here's Phoenix Not Dead. What if Phoenix had not died? Yes, What If was always a great comic. So what's going to happen if she doesn't die? Read it and you'll find out. Usually I'll give you a tip. When it comes to what if, whenever something, what if that happened, it's always for the worse. Seriously. Uncle Ben doesn't die and Spider-Man's all messed up on the run. And it's just, things don't go well. But they never do. See what I mean? And then we're going to get Phoenix Must Die. Here's Stan Lee. You know, the next level. Here's all the behind the scenes. Here's the photographs of her. Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix. Here's cover gallery sketches. This is just an outstanding book. Here's all the classic X-Men short stories. Just a fantastic book. If you are an X-Men fan, it's a must-have. I say that primarily because this is just such a gorgeous looking book. And if you've never read an X-Men story, you have everything here, so you're not going to be jumping in blind. This is the definitive cut, and I would say this is one you should pick up. So like I was saying, there is another part of this masterpiece, which was Teen Titans Uncanny X-Men. It was a Marvel DC crossover. And Darkseid wanted to raise Phoenix to get her powers. And, you know, that's Darkseid. So now he's going after the X-Men, the Teen Titans. They're on the case, wraparound cover. It's fucking amazing. A lot of newer readers never heard of it because, you know, one company's Marvel, one company's DC. It doesn't usually hit all the reprints or collected issues. I think it's in a gray area. It's not a very valuable book, and you can find it on eBay for a reasonable price. It is the, depending on how you look at it, is either X-Men Teen Titans or Teen Titans X-Men. I always like the Teen Titans better. I like Teen Titans Go better than all of them. But this was the Dark Phoenix Saga. This is a hell of a collection. Right now you can get a lot of X-Men omnibuses. I just picked up the Avengers X-Men Onslaught. I'll eventually get to reading that. I might even do something new and review that before I read it, just to give you an overview. There's, of course, like I said, the one I like, God Loves Man Kills is my favorite. Oh my God, there's so many. Inferno, Fall of the Mutants, Mutant Massacre. You know, then you get into the Wolverine, Old Man Logan. It's one of my favorite stories. So many good ones out there. Right now you can get X-Men Volumes 1 and 2 and Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 and 2. I think 3 is went out of print, but knowing Marvel, it'll go back into print. Those are the collected omnibuses. This is the collected omnibus for Phoenix. It is new. You should have no problem getting it at your local shop and Amazon, where have you. If you really like the X-Men, check the link. The link below, I'm going to have a link to get some awesome new X-Men stuff from Entertainment Earth. No, they don't sponsor this, but they have the best prices, I think. Take that. I want you to click like. Leave a comment about you. Let's know what your favorite X-Men story is. That's proof that you watch this. Leave a comment. Tell me your favorite X-Men story. And then also, please be sure to subscribe. I guess with that, I'll see you tomorrow.